In a previous video, we went over the basics of reading assembly code, like what are these addresses, what are these commands, how do you read lines of code like this. Thanks to a helpful commenter, I realized that, well, I actually didn't explain this specific command in depth, and that's what I want to do in this video, is to explain what's going on in this parentheses operation. I believe it's indirect addressing or indirect memory addressing or something like that if you want to read further about it. I've created some simple C++ code that can help us understand this operation more clearly. Here we've got int main. All we're doing is setting up 4 variables and we are generating the sum for them. Let's take a look at the generated assembly. I've run LLDB on main, and this is where we get to our interesting instruction, which is this parenthesis operation. Now, first of all, what is RBP? RBP is essentially the register base pointer. You guys know how there's like this thing called stack frame. When you have a function and you're creating variables, you are creating variables on a stack which get added and then popped off at the end. Well, that's essentially what RBP is. So in the first line of code here, we're setting int a equals to 1. And first of all, we're moving L. So move L stands for moving a long, or an integer in this case. And the variable that we're moving is ox1, which represents 1. So we're trying to move 1 into RBP. Well, technically it's not RBP. RBP is the start of the stack that we have for main. The main function has a stack. The start of that point is where RBP is. So what we're saying is find wherever the start of that stack is, and then move 8 units down. First of all, let me print wherever RBP is. So I'm going to do $, $RBP. Now I'm going to do p/x so that we can see the actual memory address of RBP. And now what I want to do is print what is currently in RBP at RBP minus ox8. For that, I can do p/x RBP minus ox8. Oh, this is actually going to print the address. Yeah, so this is just subtracting that ox8 from RBP's current memory address. So to actually see what's inside of it, we want to do x/x. So x is for examining. We could do RBP minus ox8. And clearly it's got some random junk in there right now. What this operation does, this parentheses operation, is you take whatever's in RBP, you add whatever this address is. Sometimes it's going to be negative, in this case it's negative, sometimes it's going to be positive. So whatever's here, in this case it's RBP, and you're going to add or subtract whatever value you've got here. In this case we're going to be subtracting ox8. And then we're going to place whatever is here into this RBP value. Let's confirm that operation. So I'm going to press SI to go to the next line. Now that we've run this operation, we can actually see what's inside of RBP minus ox8. So I'm going to do p examine RBP minus ox8. Oh, I meant to say x because we want to examine, not print the address. And there you go. We put 1 into the stack. The other thing to note is that 8, 9, 10, 9a, b, c. So an integer is 4 bytes. So we're moving 4 bytes and adding another integer into that location. So RBP at this location is going to be 2. So of course I can, go a couple of lines forward. Let's make sure we go through all these lines, right? So we did 4 lines. And now let's confirm that in RBP we have all these values. Don't just print one integer, print multiple. So for this we could do examine 4xd, examine 4 decimals at RBP minus ox8. Minus ox14, I meant to say. And there you go. So essentially we want to go to the lowest address, right? The lowest address. And what we're saying is go there and examine 4 integers. In this case, D represents, I believe, decimal. So and examine 4 of them. And we see the 4, 3, 2, 1 set in reverse. That's essentially what this parentheses operation does. It's just a very simple operation to find the register and then add, or in this case subtract, this value and then put whatever's in here into this value, especially if it says move L, of course. And here we're doing the same thing, except this time we're putting them in EDI, ESI, EDX, and ECX. So these are the registers which are going to get passed into this call queue function, which is the sum4 function. So if I just go through these 4 steps, if I do print $EDI, we should see 1. If I do print ESI, we should see 2. Print $ECX, we should see 4. That's 4. And of course the other one's going to have 3. Let's go through the function, and here you go. And now the interesting thing is we've got RBP again. This time RBP is it represents the stack of sum4, the stack frame of sum4. Maybe we should talk about this in a separate video about like what RBP is, what RSP is. At this point, we're going all in on assembly, aren't we guys? Because we are diving super deep into what every single one of these registers is doing, but I don't like to have any black boxes when I'm learning something. So I figure why not I just make a video on, whatever I find interesting. And in this case, it just happens to be whatever this parenthesis operation is. I believe it's indirect addressing or indirect memory addressing or something like that. But yeah, that's how this parentheses operation works in assembly. By the way, if you have a different compiler, or if you go to like Godbolt or something like that and run it through a different compiler, not Clang, you might see different way this works, and it looks something like RBP minus 4, something like this. So you see code like this, which to me is a lot more clear what's happening. I thought that this parentheses operation was kind of hard to understand. It's no different than seeing something like this, which in my eyes is a lot more clear. I actually don't know why they use this formatting. I think it's specifically for Intel that uses this formatting. So but yeah, that's all I wanted to talk about in this video. Hopefully you learned a thing or two about this. Hit the like button because that definitely does help me out, and consider subscribing for more random C++ or assembly videos because this stuff's just really fun. Thanks for watching, and I'll catch you guys next time.